Now to fast-moving developments after President Trump suddenly decided to pull out U.S. troops from a key region of Syria, which would leave Kurdish fighters who were our allies in the fight against ISIS to fend for themselves against Turkey. Tonight, Turkish troops are already gathering at the Syrian border, ready to move in against those Kurdish fighters. And this evening, the Turkish president has indicated an operation is imminent. He's also been invited to the White House. ABC senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell from Istanbul.
Tonight, Turkey moving its war machine into place. Long convoys of military hardware and special forces up to the border with Syria, setting the stage for a military invasion targeting the Kurds. President Trump now facing a fierce backlash for pulling back American troops straight after a phone call with President Erdogan of Turkey. President Trump accused of abandoning a key partner in the fight against ISIS.
At some point, we have to bring our people back home. And that's what we're doing. Is it a firm decision, sir? It's always a firm decision.
The president standing by his decision, today insisting in a tweet, in no way have we abandoned the Kurds, who are special people and wonderful fighters. We're helping the Kurds financially/weapons. But without the close protection from US troops at the border, Kurdish forces are far more vulnerable to a much stronger Turkish army. For years, we've followed the Kurds in their fight against ISIS, here battling street by street to liberate the city of Raqqa.
That the US coalition is working with, they are the foot soldiers. We're moving up to their forward base.
Sozdar was the Kurdish woman leading a band of soldiers. No body armour, no tanks or Humvees. That very night, she was killed in battle. One of 11,000 Kurds who paid the ultimate price, defending their homeland and protecting America and Europe from ISIS. Tonight, more than 10,000 ISIS militants sit in Syrian prisons under the watch of Kurdish guards. So what happens if those Kurds are forced to leave those prisons and fight the Turks? David on the ground asking about the threat of those fighters.
There are reports up to 10,000 ISIS fighters are being held by American-backed forces right now. What do you do with those fighters?
That's a really good question, and it's a tough question to get after. So we've got to get the countries to take ownership of their folks who came here into the battlefield, take them back and figure out how to bring them to justice.
Now even bigger questions about those fighters. Ian joins us from Istanbul. And Ian, as you pointed out there, one of the major concerns are the thousands of ISIS fighters being watched, secured by our Kurdish allies. We had access to those prisons in our reporting there just weeks ago. Some of the prisoners telling us if they get out, they want to go after America. So what now? What's the concern on the ground there tonight?
Absolutely, David, a very real danger. And what makes it even worse is that the Kurdish forces are now saying that if Turkey crosses over the border, then they're going to pull back their troops from the areas around the prison, other newly liberated areas, to try and reinforce the front lines. And also this evening, General Vattel, the former head of American forces in the Middle East, writing that President Trump's decision threatens to undo 5 years' worth of fighting against ISIS and also undermine America's credibility. David?
A lot of moving parts on this as well. Ian, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.